It's Dragon Ball time! Hello and welcome to another figure review. Today we're gonna have a look at the SH Figuarts Bulma figure by Dragon Ball, from Dragon Ball, the series Dragon Ball. And yeah, this is classic Bulma from like when she was around 16 years old. I don't know about the design. I'm really asking myself, did she ever wear that in the anime? I don't recall that. I know the outfit. I know like a lot of promotional artwork and like maybe it was a manga cover at some point, or maybe somewhere in the manga where they just Toriyama just did a little bit of doodling and came out with this outfit. But anyway, we finally got a Bulma, so I'm happy about that, and let's have a look at her. So this one, honestly, with the size, I don't even know anymore. I don't know where this line's at with the sizes. She stands at 13 centimeters, a little over 5 inches tall. And for the record, I usually don't do comparisons and whatnot with sizes, but for this one, I'll have Goku in, and I guess that kind of fits. He's still too big, and I thought they would kind of line up the Dragon Ball line so everybody has the same size. You know, making Goku too big for the Dragon Ball Z line, but then you try to make him the same size as the other Dragon Ball characters. But they didn't do that, so I don't even know. Like, let's see. This is Kid Bulma, again, for the record. I mean, this is young Bulma. And here's Vegeta. Let's see. Vegeta, Bulma. And she's almost as tall as him, so yeah. I don't know. She has like the size of adult Bulma, and Kid Goku is still too big. So that's for the sizes. Overall look and detail of the figure. She does look the part, and I think I know why they picked this design, even though it's a little bit more of a random thing. I mean, you have so many Bulma designs you could have done, but this one's cool. This one looks cool. It has a lot of different little detail parts. Starting off with the face, that looks very nice. I love the eyes. Hair is nicely molded for the most part. I mean, it's detailed. There's a lot of strings going down, but it is kind of rounded. I would have liked it to be more sharp at the tips, but that's nitpicking. That's just me going in a little bit too hard. But you know, speaking of going in too hard, what is going on with your paint? We have a lot of black spots in the neck, a couple of black spots, and one brown spot in the white shirt, so that's no good. We have the nice Bulma logo on the side, which also has some trouble with the paint in the lower line especially. And yeah, there's also more paint bleeding going on in the shoulder pad. The gloves look okay, don't really see an issue with that. But yeah, overall the mold is good. There's no shading because Figuarts doesn't do shading anymore, apparently. I mean, they sometimes do. The paint job and the pants, it's kind of like a half hot pants with half the leg out and the other leg in regular pants. Has a knee pad going on, and she does have the bandages on the face. The knee, those are very cleanly painted, which is just weird. You managed to clean that, make that clean, and then you have these spots in the chest area. And the big boots. There's also a lot going on with that. So overall, I like the design, but the execution of it has some issues. Speaking of issues, let's have a look at the articulation. First and foremost, the head goes forward a lot. It doesn't go back, obviously, because it's blocked by the hair. Does tilt side to side and does go all the way around. It is basically a ball hinge. Now for the shoulder articulation, you have another ball hinge on a peg. That's pretty standard. Problem here is you don't really have any room for the pack, so it only goes about, this is all you're getting. Not so great. And same thing with up and down. I think it doesn't even go up and down. Can I pull it out? No. Can I stick it in? No. So none of that. It does go up since we still have a ball hinge and there's nothing hinder it, and you can rotate it around on that part. And then what is that? What is that? This doesn't look good. Those big hinges are everywhere. They get the job done, yes, but this no way does that look good. It has a different color. It doesn't fit into the rest of the arm mold at all. No matter how you put it, it's always sticking out like a sore thumb, so that's no good. The fist, ball hinge goes up and down, rotation, and then we get to the chest, which is pretty large actually for a 16-year-old, but oh well. It was like that in the original art, from what I can remember. But anyway, does go back and forth, has some nice wiggle motion, goes to the side very nicely. and does go back also very nicely. So torso articulation is pretty good. We're going down to the hot pants part, can rotate that, bring that all the way around, does go back and forth. And does that look good? I mean the mold, I wanted to have a look at the mold if you're bending her around. Yeah, that still looks good. At least we got that, leaves a little bit of a gap over there, but that's fine. Then we got the legs, hold on, let me see the entire hot pants part. Got the legs, and hot pants are bendable, they are soft-ish, so they will get out of the way a little bit, but they still push back because it's still pretty big pant piece. Let me see if I can pull it up a little bit. Not really, but next go out to the side, go forward very nicely, and goes to the back. And it's just on a ball joint with another joint in there trying to cover it up, so that's okay. Can rotate it around very nicely actually. And then we got the knees. What is that? What is it? Figuarts, seriously! They have a bad history with knees, but this is awful! What the hell? Even like the other one? Boom. You have the knee pad over here. How did you screw that up? You could have put the knee pad over the joint. But no. Why do you mold it like that? Ah, this is awful, awful, awful garbage. I hate this so much. That's why I really needed to take a break there and show you these knees, because these knees are horrible. It looks like they didn't even try. So 0 points on the knees. And then the boots, you have a big ball joint in there, goes forward, back, have a little bit of room, and it does go to the side, have a nice ankle rocker, and that's it. And then we got the accessories starting off with the faces. You got like the regular smiling face and the smiling face looking to the side. So really just, she only has smiling faces and a winky face. No angry face, no like really expressionate Bulma, which is again disappointing. Open hands, just to, guessing to hold a Dragon Ball, just like open. The other fist hand, the one fist hand was on the figure already. And then you got the pointy finger and another open hand for more posability. And then we got a holding hand and another, well, trigger finger hand for the gun. This one is in particular, I think there's one to hold the gun on top and one to hold it at the bottom. No, that doesn't really go into that. Anyway, here's the gun, realistic looking gun, which just disconnected the pack over there just by me touching it. So that's also a good start. But it looks nice and metallic. This is hard plastic, which, what the hell? Why not make this a rubbery material? Well, it looks good, it's nicely painted, it is shiny because it's metallic, and it has a ton of detail. Once again, very realistic looking. Then we got the goggles, same thing. Looks good, it has some metallic in the middle, nice brown around it. But the strap is, oh wait, this strap is actually soft plastic. I take it back. I thought because it was warped so weirdly. No, okay, soft plastic, saved on that one. And then you got the Dragon Radar, which doesn't have anything displayed, but that's fine, not really a complaint. And you have a hole in there, because for the one hand, I completely forgot about that. Here's the one hand with the pack on it, and it just put the Dragon Radar on that, and she holds it. The question I'm always asking though, why not just make a hand that holds the Dragon Radar? Yeah, I guess if you want to have the Dragon Radar, but then you also have the hole in it. But you know, if you just want to display the Dragon Radar like that, you can take it out of the hand. I guess that's that. Then we got a 5-star Dragon Ball, really racking those up. We got 3 with Goku, and we got 1 with Muten Roshi, and then that's the accessories. And it's gonna bring me to the final thoughts. What do I think of this figure? And yeah, I don't. Kind of disappointing. So we've been waiting for Bulma for so long, and it's just like quality control issues with the paint. The elbow and knee joints look horrible, but I gotta give him props though. I like the design. I like the overall mold. I like that they picked something a little bit more out of the box that has some detail on it, instead of, you know, they could have just made like the pink Bulma dress or whatnot. I would have liked that one, but still, this as a figure is just a lot more interesting. But it just has problems. So overall, you know, this is also not the most expensive figure in the Dragon Ball line, so that's also something to consider. But yeah, overall, I'm really torn. I think this. I finally wanted to have Bulma, and now we finally have Bulma, and I'm not satisfied. I really hope down the line they make another one for the Dragon Ball Z line, or the Dragon Ball, even like the Dragon Ball Super line. I don't care. I just want more Bulma. But as far as this goes right now, it's okay, and that's just it. This figure could be a lot better, but it's not horrible. So if you really, really, really want to add a Bulma to your collection like me, yes, it's okay, but just don't expect too much from it, and that's really it. Sadly, just again with figure arts these days, it's like I feel like they could do a lot better. I feel like they used to do a lot better. So that's just kind of a little bit of a general verdict of the state of figure arts right now. So that's gonna do it. As usual, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, gameplay stuff, and whatever Bulma wants.